Hey Pisces, hey. It is the 12th of May, and I'm going to do a reading for you today. All right, so let's see what Spirit has. Pisces, I'm feeling like you're feeling free. Free from a person, people. I feel like you're, Spirit is telling me that y'all are not feeling so connected to the issues that's going on. It's kind of like you're getting to this point to where you're, hey, I got the Sun, the Empress, the Hangman. All right. Energy. Thank you. Spirit is clarifying, and that's the card just popped out. Look, there's another one that just popped out. What is this one? Okay, I'm gonna just leave it right there because these all popped out, but I'm gonna finish my train of thought. So Spirit is telling me that, like, with all of the bull crap that's going on around you, you don't even feel as connected to it as you once felt before. I feel like with you often felt it in your heart when things went bad. Like, even if it wasn't your battle, your struggle, you felt it. Like, you felt for that person. And that was a gift. That was truly a gift. But people mistreated your ability to do that. And it wasn't reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, when you're having a hard time, when you're going through things, people actually having that feeling for you. Like, it's kind of like you were able to feel exactly what that person was feeling when they're going through something that's, like, distressful. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say you're becoming like these people who don't have that same gift to feel your pain, because it's not that at all. You are just learning how to detach yourself from things out of your control. You're putting it in God's hands, All right, so I have the Sun card, I have the Empress, I have the Hangman. Oh my goodness. And then I have the Eight of Wands. So I'm gonna, talk about the Eight of Wands right now. A lot of creativity. This has been an energy that has been flowing when I think about Pisces, when I do readings. It's this creativity. You have all this, it's like you don't have the amount of energy you want, because you're still trying to detach from certain things. Like, you're still going through that detachment process. You don't have all the energy to get everything executed, but your brain is energized with ideas. So I suggest you let me not take the credit from Spirit, okay? But I'm gonna say I sometimes, just because I'm just trying to get the message out. I'm getting, that Spirit wants you to start writing things down. If you feel even too, I don't want to use the word lazy. Damn. I'm going to just speak, okay? Because I'm a Pisces too, and I just don't be wanting to hurt people's feelings when I talk. So I'm going to just, because I got a mouth on me. But if you're feeling too lazy to write things down, use a voice note, use voice memo, use voice text, okay? Like, whatever kind of creativity that is flowing within you, you have to actually write it down, so that when you get to the point to where you're able to have the energy to do it, you can do it. Because there's so many things coming to you, Pisces, right now. So many ways you're going to be able to make more money. When I listen to other tarot readers, and lately it's been, oh my goodness, this money is about to come out of nowhere, all this and all that. I'm like, from where? Where is this money going to come from? It's just going to fall out the sky. I'm going to meet a rich man. He just going to give me all his money. And what comes with, just dealing with people, and, it's based off of money, and they're not, like, on board with that. They might want to, I don't know. Dealing with people and money can be a shady freaking thing. So I'm like, what is another way that this can come to me, because I feel it coming, right? As a Pisces, and I'm pretty sure you do too. You feel this abundance coming, money, security, just feeling lighter, being detached from things that serve you no good. They have no purpose. They serve no purpose in your life. You feel a transformation happening, but you're like, how? And then I have all of these things in my mind, all this creativity that I want to act on, but I'm tired, because your body is purging. Your body is purging out all of those things that aren't necessary, things that can make you sick, So this is a journey. And you may feel like, let me take some supplements, to kind of get myself a little bit more energized. But what you really need to do is do all that. You know what I'm saying? Do all those things you feel like you need to do. Go see a doctor, stuff like that. Check out yourself. Make sure everything is aligned. But I think it's mostly just stress. Once you just kind of focus your mind on the fact that this stuff is beyond me and out of my control, I feel like you're going to be able to sleep better, and you're going to be able to act on all those creative ideas coming to you. So yeah, it's going to be some good news coming with that as well, because when you're vibrating where your spirit guides and where God wants you to be, it makes, like, on a higher note, on a more positive note for yourself and being more true to yourself, it opens doors for better, and I would say, Pisces, be patient. But baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna have to be waiting too long. So just be patient. Try not to even think about the possible outcomes. Have your mind focus on the outcome that works in your favor, that's best for you. Don't have so many different options of what can happen with the situation. No, have your mind focus on the best outcome for you. That's the only outcome that's going to come. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're going to walk in that path. You're going to start vibrating higher. You're going to start doing the things that will put you in that place for that outcome to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like a mastermind when it comes to attraction, when it comes to manifesting. Okay, so lesson learned here with the Hangman. I have flexibility, dare to differentiate, break the past, stagnation. Yes, so the Hangman is new beginnings, right? That's that purging. That's that stepping out and still having that fire within yourself, to keep going and to keep actually going inward. It's like you're going, but you're actually going inwards. You're making forward steps inwardly, and that's amazing. I also have the Empress here. Now, if you're a masculine or a feminine, I truly feel that Spirit is telling me that you are reaching a higher potential in yourself. That's no longer going to be a potential. It's going to be executed by your everyday, your all day, who you are, how people see you, how people perceive you. The respect that you're going to get, the respect that's coming, Spirit is saying, you're going to be like, my goodness, this is how I've been wanting people to treat me all this time, And that's because you've grown, you've went through the fire, you've been tried in the fire, you've dealt with your gift. You still have that gift. That's what Spirit's telling me. You still have that gift to feel people. But it doesn't overtake your mind so much to where you have to overextend yourself like you normally do. But you're learning how to use that gift for good and not for bad. So healing, love, you're developing. And then here at the end, we have the Sun card. This is actually the first card that popped out, and I chose to go backwards. I think Spirit was just telling me to do that. So a lot of ideas are coming to you, right? Creativity. But because you haven't been getting enough sleep, and then you have all these things being thrown on you from like external sources, it's been kind of messing up how you're going to execute it. But I want you to do this, Pisces. I want you to think back on yesterday. Did you have to get so upset, about something not going in your favor? Did you have some downtime? Were you able to do any kind of self-care, and then appreciate that, because that's all leading up to where you're about to be, and I think often with you be wanting things to be exactly how it's supposed to be in your head, because it's going to help everybody, even that, didn't think of it. And so you might like just get a little angry with people, get a little like fed up and just tired of having to deal with they bull crap, and just letting them know like you about bullshit, like you're really about some bullshit, and just letting them have it. But you don't even have to do that, because you have a lot of people who are ready to be combative with you. They're ready. That's all they vibrate on. You know what I'm saying? They're just like waiting for an opportunity to get some type of attention. And the only attention they feel like they can get is through being combative, arguing, drama, So don't even like give into that. And like I said, when you thought about, yesterday, which I hope you did, if you didn't do it, did you have any kind of downtime where you were able to like kind of just like recharge, like just a mini recharge, even if you didn't get that much sleep yesterday? Did you get any kind of time where you were able to just do a little mini massage? I need me a massage, actually. Somebody might need a massage. Somebody might need a massage. If you have some children, you better have your children step on your back. You better have your children rub your shoulders, your neck, your feet. You know what I'm saying? Or go get you a massage. You know what I'm saying? Have your honey do it. Somebody go get you a massage. It will really help with the stress, and it'll help you sleep better. But basically what I'm trying to say here is yesterday, I'm sure you're able to look back and see that it all worked out. It all worked out for you. And that's what's going to happen today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. It's going to work out, Pisces. It's going to be okay. All right? You have to take a deep breath, and you have to know that a lot of good things is coming, baby. And then you're going to be able to execute all of these creative things that you want to do, and you're going to be able to actually pinpoint them on the creative side, as far as like your vision. And so people can actually be able to see where you coming from, like so clear. People are going to be able to see where you're coming from so clear, because everything you vision in your head, you're going to be able to execute it. And I did another reading where I was talking about just how Pisces visualize things, and it just never, ever plays out the way they visualize it. But this is a turning point for you, Pisces. It's about to be exactly how you imagined. Achievement, optimism, self-confidence. Yeah. See, okay, I'm not saying that you have the lowest confidence there is, but baby, you can always improve. You're about to be so confident. And who cares if people say you conceited? Who cares if people say you self-centered? Let me tell you, when you put yourself first, as far as putting yourself in a position to where you can accomplish your goals, it takes you being confident. It takes you being self-centered. It takes you most likely being called an asshole, or you stuck up, from other people. And that's fine, because no one is going to do the work for you. No one is going to actually execute all of these plans that you have. And you know that people are going to constantly come and pull on you. Need. I need this. And you got children, you got a man, you got animals, you got family. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they got going on in their life. They're going to come to you, and they're going to be wanting you to soothe them. You're going to constantly have that. That's something that's not going away. So actually, letting that person ride in your passenger seat with you as you drive your own vehicle, and say, if you want to be around me, I got business to take care of. I got things to do. You want to be around me? This is what's going to help you. See how I get down. See how I flow. Calm down. See how I flow. Let me be in my element. Because, you know, then you can work on what you need to work on with being shown how to operate effectively, you know? But Pisces, you have to really pour into yourself and just find a way, but just don't be combative. Don't be argumentative. Don't give into the rage baits and all the bullshit. Detach. But honestly, Pisces, I'm feeling like you're going through this at this very moment, and it's so great for you. Okay, Pisces, make sure that you subscribe and you like this video, and I hope this video was able you were able to resonate with this video. Make sure you check out my bio, and you know, hit me up in the chat if you want to give a donation, or you want like me to expound on this video, try to make it more personal, pick up on your energy and stuff like that. All right, y'all, take care. Love ya. Bye.